off my food, but we'll start some music up while we're going at it. Uh, okay, yeah. All right, food done. We are ready to get started. But first, we need to. There we go. That's what I was waiting for. Now it's your chance to be a big shot. Hello everyone. Jessica here, and tonight we are going to be attempting, probably not succeeding, but attempting. Oops, that's not what I'm. Wait, no. I guess this is interesting. I didn't realize there was like a I didn't actually see the chapter select menu before. I also realized now that I did not back up the stuff like I was going to. I think I did that before, like in the middle of last stream, but we're gonna make another one as is tradition here. Session, that is not the right window. Session 11, start. Alright, so we need to gear up for battle. For something we determined at the end of the last one. I forgot to take off starting soon text. There we go. Whoops. Anyways, we need to gear up for battle. We are not optimized for fighting, like actually fighting. Increases defense. That's probably not going to do a whole lot for us. Saber 10's probably better in this regard. We need the Shadow Mantle on. Anyone else equip it? Out of curiosity. What do the others say when they equip it? Oh yeah, what's this? Should I wear this? Yeah. Would that really help us much? Probably not as much as like having more defense. Uh, yeah, I hope you're doing well, Sigma. Big hugs if you want them. Brand name has been cut off. I don't know how much defense is going to really do for us. Crypto Devil's Tail, honestly. Alright, sounds good. We'll be able to touch some of that. What are you streaming later tonight? Later today, rather. Oh, okay. Yeah, I won't be watching it then, unfortunately, because that's right, I forgot yeah, today's Silk Song. Yeah. Someday soon I will play Silk Song. It sounds like it sounds like a lot of folks I know are enjoying it immensely. And I'm just glad that it ended up like being really good. I didn't really have much doubt that it would, but okay, no, that increases things so much. We want that. Hi, Lucy. Big hugs. Are doing okay at the moment and stuff. Big hugs. Yeah, I'm glad too. Okay, we want something that's... Yeah, we're definitely are going to want that. Or... Worse healing, better attack. I just go all in on healing here. Or all in on attack, rather. I think I want just the Flex Scarf, honestly. You know what, that is fair. I haven't finished Hollow Knight in the sense that I haven't done the Pantheon. But like the post-game stuff. Like, post-game. A bit. That's like boss rush stuff, and I'm not good with that. I will pass on that. Yeah, we'll equip Brave Axe. Or Toxic Axe, I mean. I shall put the lodestone on you, maybe, honestly. Yeah, that is true. That is very true. Silk Song is peak, but it's not a game by Agrico. No, just kidding. The grand prize! Rest in peace, Tenna. That says that says a lot to me. Oh, okay, yeah, that's fair. I forgot, yeah. Hollow Knight did get stale for you, I remember that. So, rando. Yeah, I can see how Hollow Knight does that. Like, how that happens with Hollow Knight. Alright. I messed up. Oh dear, here goes nothing. Nowadays you'd rate it a 7 or 7.5 out of 10. That's fair. That sounds about... Like, if we're going, like, based on, like, actual, like, enjoyment ratings, I'd probably put it around either of those. I don't think I put it very, like, that particularly high up on my list of, like, my favorite games. But it is still a really, really solid game. It's just not the game that's, like, it's just not one of my favorites. Boom! I am bad at timing. Oh, 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 no, no! Oh dear. Rousey doing more damage than Chris is funny. Actually, yeah, that is really funny. Alright, I forgot to get my items in order. Well, this is just, it's not like this was going to be any, like, serious win anyways. Like, not in the slightest. Ooh. Yeah. I should. It's... I can't heal if I do that. Oh, I mean, that should be fine, actually, because I can just use an item here. Although that will probably end up... Chris will probably end up dying anyways afterwards. Uh... Ow. Oh, no, we're alive. We're living. Also, apparently the healing up must also affect items, which is interesting. Oh, it's more of a slipper than we got last time. Yeah, we'll heal. Ooh, nice. And but stronger attacks start now. Should probably always take mint priority. Yeah, but the thing with mint prior with that is that then they don't need to like they don't need to. That means they're capable of being healed by other means. The other two aren't. If they end up swooning. No, you're not. Big hugs. You're not. Also, hi Luna. I think I forgot to say hi because we were talking earlier as well. And yeah, but yeah, hi. Big hugs. Oh. No, it's key. Yeah, we want to attack, and you just want to attack. I mixed up who's this who's. You actually messed up. You picked a fight with us. Oh, that's a PB. Very interesting. There's a strategy corridor. We'll give it a few shots, but I imagine there is. Yeah, 74 damage from Chris is wild. I do know about the mechanic now, the one about the spinning one. I figured that's what you meant. Like the buffed one. Right, there's no option to like go back to the save point. That's kind of awkward, actually. Yeah, okay, I guess I'll restart the game. It is a little on the awkward side. Don't rune. Okay, good, it didn't. Alright, so just make sure we did get, yeah, we did get everyone. Storage. Probably not really ever a time we'll use this compared to some of the other stuff. But just in case, I'll put the detention max in instead. Vegan state seems to be a normal shape instead of the TV shaped, or instead of TV shaped. Oops. Do I have anything that's... Don't actually know what exec buffet... Yes, this is apparently the super boss fight for this chapter. Yep. Yeah, which we do have. We do have. Because basically basically otherwise you can get swoon inflicted on, 'cause basically you, if you get swoon inflicted on every, words. It basically prevents getting swooned, which, results in minus 999 health. Me when I mix up things. Do we not have like anything that's better healing to all than just surety? I guess we don't. That's unfortunate. Alright. I don't think there is, but I could be wrong. Yeah, it's just for big shots. Exec might be heal all party members or something. Just don't exchange. Oh yeah, no, this is the selling machine, right? Was there anything different in the S rank? Chop, I forget. Swell. No, it was just TV swap. Smiles are sold out? That's great. That's actually great. When would that have happened? I swear before the fight with Tenna, that was still an option. I guess we'll take exec buffet. I should probably replace these with deluxe dinners. I should definitely replace this at least. But wait, yeah, we do get quite a bit of tension. It's 20 HP. I wish we had more mints. But this'll do, I guess. Yeah, yeah, you're right. It should be fine. Butler juice is also 100, so. Alright. Oh yeah, right. I suppose I should actually check, make sure that I've got something better. I do not. And like, I don't think anything is beating Joe's sale in terms of attack up. I can give Susie that, actually. I don't know, I kind of like having the TP up. I feel like the TP up is kind of important. I mean, I guess I could put the TP up on Rousey. I don't need a TP up. Okay. Yeah, because I guess it only says like a bit. So it's like, is it really that much? Oh, that's right. That also, right. That does give, I forgot. You don't really attack too often in this game, so it's like, I kind of forgot. Yeah, that's basically all there is to that. Okay, I think that's true. Shoutouts to Ray. Shoutouts to Snow and Hearts. Which is what she changed her display name to in another server we're in. I thought that was pretty cute. I'm still confused by the implications of there being a separate Devouring Night, but I'm sure it will be revealed in time what the deal is. With airline food. Roar! The roaring knight. XD. Ow, ow, ow. Wow, that was bad. That was really bad. That sounds like a mod that puts the colon tree. Oh my gosh. There should be such a mod, honestly. Swooned. It really just doesn't make a difference, huh? Yeah, just happens immediately. Thank you for the like. Yeah, I see. I certainly see. I mean, it makes sense that it only affects that it only protects Chris, but yeah. That was not nearly as good as the start. Much better. Ow, ow. Hi, Pattern, by the way. I think I remember if I actually said hi, but yeah, hi. The day's going alright. It's going alright. I mean, actually, Susie can wear mantle. Maybe I should just put it on Susie, honestly. Anyone on the team can. Yeah, anyone on the team can wear it. And honestly, that might not be a bad idea. Honestly, you know what? Well, we'll ride this one out. We'll ride this one out a bit. Maybe they changed it. Yeah, Chris can get more damage on a turn-by-turn basis because of the fact that, like, turn over turn, because of the fact that, you know, Susie's strongest attack requires 50 TP. But the question is... yeah, Finding M, organize, regain everything you lost, study rise. King. Sounds good. Yes, pet the Patho, pet the Luna. Pet the Lucy. Luzzy? Luzzy? Yeah, Luzzy. I can't pronounce things. I am. Wow. Okay, I will. Yeah, this is like turbo hacked bit. What's an exec book? Yeah, exec book is that. Do that. Yeah, honestly, you know what? Let's not even entertain it. We're gonna just do that. Because knowing that I'm going to do that is going to make me like not play very well. Why is the star below? That's weird. Huh. Wonder what's up with that. Alright, you... Get that. You... Get that. Alright. Thank you. I may or may not be. I probably won't stick with Deltarune if I'm still alive at that point. I'll probably be doing some multi-world stuffs, because I think I might have just received multi-world progress. Um, well, I've been live, but, we've been live, but, yeah. Thank you, and hope you have a great stream of Silk Song. We'll probably raid out to have, if you're still going. Oh, Farewell Power Source key. Okay, maybe that wasn't actually that important. Oh wait, Celestial Resort A front door key. Yeah, that's kind of important. That's probably progress. Jessalyn can probably do things now. Wait, did I optimize what Chris is using? Yeah, more or less. Good enough. You know, it's kind of funny. Yeah, front door key sound is indeed for Shrie. And it's open world, so, you know, we do have Shrie access. We just couldn't go into front door. And I can't imagine there's that many requirements for stuff in Shrie besides, like, for the first few things of open the Nor. True. Yeah, I remember complaining about the wind up to when doing a equips change for Chaos War Master when playing Destroyer Travesty Shri. And I find that really funny in hindsight given this. Given the wind up to restarting the fight if whenever we're changing our equipment here. Rude Buster. That was way too early. Ow. 1 HP in a dream. It is all I need. Right, I forgot Chris is actually weaker attack. But I took off the stronger. Ooh. It is all I need. All you need is gloves. Gloves are all you need. They say, no one actually says this. You need a lot more than just gloves. Also need a toque. Cold out there, you know? Ow. Wait, why is Chris just downed? I thought downing would have automatically swooned. Huh. Alright, okay. Because luck with whatever you're doing. Wait, did I not change out the... Did I not change out the thing? Wait, did I somehow forget to... Okay, wait, what? I thought I changed... Did I forget... Did I somehow forget to actually change out the mantle? That's interesting. Huh? What? Wait, huh? That's so weird. Huh? Why did Susie still get swooned? Alright, well, let's try this again. I am very confused, but huh. Okay, so I guess if any other party member like collapses, they do get swooned, regardless of who's wearing the mantle. That's interesting. Chris is just immune to swooning regardless. Uh. Nope, no more living Ralphie. Oh my gosh, this moves around. Alright, let's do this. Not a great start, but you know, we'll take it. That was a really bad start. Not just, yeah. Yes, I will try once more. Okay, that's fine. Oops, I messed that up. Oh shoot, that was bad. That was a bad time to look. That was a bad time to look. Yeah, forgot to say earlier. Let me see here. Yeah, you can safely order the. Yeah. That'll be pretty hype. Ammo. That is pretty hype. Getting the donk on. Yeah! Go for it! Yeah, that dark punk sure is a big meanie. Really is just a punk. They're a punk with an attitude. They are a punk with an attitude. They need an attitude adjustment. Yeah, I did butler juice on that. Brood buster on that. And honestly just help it. I want to see what that actually does for us. Probably nothing. Yeah, that's fair. I don't know how much it'll actually heal again, or bend against. I wanted to make sure Rousey was still alive. Yeah, that's right, it's this attack. Snowgrave Spamton. Snowgrave? Oh. Yeah, I did add that. You are the first to use it, actually. I did indeed add that. Okay, gotcha. Right, yeah, the alt route. Let's honestly just attack. No. Oh god. Okay. Like studying. Yeah, it's going to be a thing. Oh. I don't know, for sure to spend an entire afternoon on Snowgraves Mountain, that kind of says a lot. This cranky gamer. Probably hold my breath for this attack. Yep, there's no memory cards. There's no memory cards. Save data is per cart, which is a good and bad bad thing depending on, like, you know, where the batteries for that particular cart's in like decent shape. I don't know too much about it. I think it would be. I mean, if they're selling it, they don't mention it, it's probably fine. Boom. Ow. Really? That hit? I don't understand that attack. It feels like sometimes it hits when it shouldn't. But that's fine. Certain definitions of standing. Gets wider when the attack action happens. Slash itself is wider than the indicator. Oh. Oh. Okay, so I have to pay attention to something to determine which one's the wide one. Gotcha. Interesting. I think I understand the attack. I think I understand that attack now. Okay, that's kind of scary. I see. I do understand the circular attack, that attack now. So that's something. Honestly, I think the play would be to like keep moving during the, like between the attacks. Like before the indicators start. That might be the better play. Alright. Time to get wiped again. I was joking! I was joking! Oh dear. I'm in danger. I'm in danger. Oops. Then I'm not used to how slow this is. Oh no. One thing I noticed during the last attack like that is that the box, the bounding box stays like kind of broken. And so basically what that means is you can get stuck on the side of it if you're like hugging the edge of it. That happened during the last one of those attacks, which took me by surprise. Oh, that's unfortunate. That is still unfortunate. Oof. That is pretty bad. That is unfortunate. Now that is actually unfortunate. Oh. Ooh. Ow. It's interesting to me that Swoon isn't... Yeah, so Swoon isn't tied to the mantle. Swoon isn't tied to who's wearing the mantle. It's not how I meant to, like, end that sentence, but yeah. Because yeah, this is something we determined earlier. Spooning just... Chris is just immune. No, it just isn't. Like, it might be tied to having someone wear the mantle, but it's not tied to who's wearing the mantle. I actually quit and then double checked. Yes, Susie is wearing the mantle. I forgot to... Okay, we're good. This is PB in terms of, not in terms of damage, but in terms of actually surviving. That's definitely not in terms of damage. You got migraine coming on. Oh dear. I still have I do have exact buffet. So, give up. Ah! I was afraid of this. Suddenly a tempest. It doesn't matter who's wearing it. Yeah, as soon as just whenever Susie or Grousey get downed. That makes sense. That lines up with my own findings. Oh god. The world revolves around you. Yeah, it still doesn't auto-heal. Yeah, I noticed. You won't even say a thing, huh? Yeah. Man, I'm done talking. People like you just piss me off. Heartbeat becomes twisted. What? Yeah. Sands. Sands under table. Yeah. I picked a bad spot there. God. We're not even, like, a third away through the house farm. We're not even a quarter away, I think. Oops. Honestly, I do not react fast enough for that. It's gonna be a problem. Okay, next is gonna be the stars attack. That is a good opportunity to heal. Oh, hydrate. All right. Okay. Nice. GG. Okay. Boom. Heck. These things do way too much damage. actually, like... Pretty much. All of your series are wrong to boss fight. That is true. That is very true. Also, hi Evelyn. The Kegs. Okay, that was such a good run, too. Might be a little salty at that loss. Thank you for the hugs. World is revolving. Upper I could have just one-shot Rousey. Just entirely. That was cool. That attack is just way too strong. God. I don't know, wait, did I heal? I healed Chris, I think was that. You... Nope. Mood Buster. Oh my god. I really dislike that attack. I really dislike that attack. Like, I'm going to keep complaining about that attack. Because I don't like it. Thanks, Twitch? Oh dear. What the heck? Oh. The overpowered stance. The overpowered, like, the one where they're coming out from different angles. And does like massive amounts of damage. I hope so. This one. Like, the buffed forms of it. Especially the second one. The short one I think I could probably learn eventually. Even if I don't like that it, like, speeds up midway through it. It feels kind of eh. The second one's just bad. Like, it wiped a good attempt, and I'm still really salty about that. But maybe, honestly, I probably won't survive this otherwise. I forgot the Mood Buster. That's unfortunate. Why are you taking 58 damage from that? You've got the Shadow Mantle on. Fast enough to outrun the diagonals. I see. Wait, it does? I thought it only affected the next turn. I thought it just affected the next turn. Oh. Okay, that makes that a lot more reasonable then. Okay. I must have misremembered from the previous... I must have misremembered from the previous night. I might be a bit of a dummy. Yeah, I should have actually done that with Chris rather than attacking in hindsight. It's fine. That wouldn't really help for this particular attack. Apart from like the ending, which we nailed anyways. Oh gosh, I haven't even made it there. That's gonna be scary. Or wait, the sand spin, yeah, that one, the one we just did. I should reverse those, it's fine. That makes us so much more reasonable as well. I don't know why I thought it was just the one turn. Maybe I'm mixing it up with an action from one of the other fights. Yeah, there is some. Yeah, see, that's what I was. That's why I did that the one time earlier, was to give Susie enough TP to root Buster. I thought about it there as well. Oh, God. I do not. I am going to keep complaining about that attack. That attack is awful. They should not have that attack do that much damage. Like, no, that's just not, that's not cool. It's not cool. Everything else so far is fine. That particular attack, no. Back too fast, because I'm not used to. didn't see the opening in time. Yeah, my reaction time is awful. Always has been. I'm gonna want Rousey to use that. Oops. Oh, you mean like it's only the cores that actually hurt you? Fair enough. Okay, let's get some PP going. And also make sure Rousey stays alive. We're still so far away. Yeah, they come from the corners, gotcha. That feels so gross. Okay, we'll get there. We'll get there. Get there. We'll get there. Okay, we'll use TP dinner on Susie. We'll Brute Buster. Alright, take care. Good shower. As long as Chris has got a hand to lift me up with, hey, you're never gonna win. You hear me? Oh my god. Okay. Might as well. Oh gosh. Ruler's card is the Roaring Knight because his initials are RK. Okay. Ruler's card. You might be onto something here. You might be onto something. We've never seen the Roaring Knight and Ruler's card in the same place, right? Okay, we need to up Rousey's defense as much as we can here. That's something I do need to change my loadout. Surely we can up Rousey's defense slightly somehow. Surely we have to be able to. Like 120 is nuts in terms of attack power. Like there's surely a bit more defense we can do. Why is Rousey so weak to dark? That's kind of weird, honestly. where it's a bit of a waste in Susie's case, but I'm going to use it anyways. Right, this is level 3. Yeah, that's really cool that you can just spawn that attack on top of you. There must be like a pattern to that I just need to figure out. Sorry, they wouldn't let it just like spawn on top of you like that. I don't think I'm actually all that goated with the sauce, I'm going to be honest. I appreciate the encouragement. Linking and building? What are we building? Are we linking logs? Alright, probably gonna regret just attacking. Alright, nice. We were gonna run it. Oh gosh. Okay, yeah, I need to figure out the pattern for that. I wish it was easier to get to that without, like, or to learn it without... I'm sure there is a pattern to it. I just need to learn it. $124, wow. Maybe Chris actually should be the one wearing the thing. Alright, give it one more try at least. It's been 2 hours. Hydrate. Okay, let's see here. Really? How did that do 128 damage to you? You were defending. honestly just okay, okay. There is a pattern. He really, really disliked that attack. So I think one thing I'm noticing is that the attacks do escalating amounts of damage. Maybe they don't, maybe it's just random. I don't know anymore. Sometimes Susie takes 5 damage, sometimes Susie takes 58. I should do this. I thought I could avoid that, but it's not paying attention apparently. So you just exacerbate this. You know what? Picking was... Nope, defending doesn't help. I guess it kinda did. Okay, I see. Wait, I'm way. I noticed the thing now. Okay. Right. Yeah, that's how that one works. Okay, new plan. Oh, hi, Sicko. Hi. Oh, yeah. Welcome to horror. Yes, Grant. Yeah, you sure did. You sure did. There's been a lot of complaining. For better or worse. Hope you're doing well. That's... no, it's not. I probably should have for this attack, because this attack is this attack. Yeah, I should have just healed Susie. Yeah. I don't even think I've reached a quarter of the health bar. I don't think this is actually something I'm, like, I think I'm not actually capable of doing this. I'm going to be honest. I might have been overconfident. It's the attacks are just too punishing. I have not tried giving it a taste of my G attack. I don't think I have a homing attack. Oops. Good. Yeah, I didn't. Yeah. Oh well. Yeah, we're going to need this. Every time. Well, not every time, but very frequently. Yeah. I get it. The surrounding of the making it harder to like move around is like is symbolic. I don't think it's a good mechanic. I don't think that circle should be there. I disagree with that circle's existence. Like on the other hand, though, I'm glad that it's not. I also don't like how this attack speeds up, so every time you start over, you realize that you don't, you end up moving too fast for it. I can't wrap my head around it. I'm just not good at this game. You know, I'm not good at this game. Maybe I need to admit that. Maybe I just need to admit it. Admit defeat here. Like, the thing is, I'm not even close. I'm not even, like, remotely close. I am not even making it a quarter of the way through the health bar. That's what's scaring me the most, is I'm not even remotely close. And like, unless there's like some funny mechanic that like makes the fight easier as it goes on after phase 3, which I don't think there is going to be. That wouldn't really make sense. I think I just carry on and not get whatever secret ending there is whenever Chapter 7 comes out. Because it's just not happening. And I should come to terms with that. I would actually be pause buffering this right now if I could. Fair enough. Like, I would actually be pause buffering if I could. Like, I just can't. I can't, my brain does not work that fast. And that's just how it is. See this? That was intentional. Right, yeah, you can't even go to the menu from here. Yeah, maybe. Like, if I could go back to it later, it would be fine, but I can't. And so I'm not... This is a problem I have with points of no return. And this is something that I've always struggled with. I never ended up beating Elden Ring because I stopped at the point of no return. Yeah, but I can't. But that won't affect future save files. They won't accept. They won't change the save file that I'll be carrying forward. Will it? Will it? Actually? Like, do those actually like end up going into a separate like save, like global save or whatever? Oh, interesting. Thank you, Evelyn, because that actually makes me feel a lot better about this. Okay, that makes me feel a lot better about this. I was not aware. That is a huge relief. So yeah, next session will probably be session 4. Will probably be chapter 4 start then on Sunday. Um, Definitely no stream tomorrow because there isn't one in the schedule, and also I've got a bunch of stuff that I need to do. Uh, so yeah, so it'll probably be Sunday. We'll start chapter 4. Uh, aha. If you're on a save that didn't fight Jevil, but you did so on another okay, that's cool. I like that. I like that a lot. I am glad that it works like that. Honestly, I shouldn't be too surprised because it is something that does feel like something that Toby would set up, sort of thing. Okay. Um, that's really cool. Thank you so much for letting me know, dear. Big hugs. Um, yeah, so in that case, next time we are going to, like I said, start chapter 4. Uh, will I come back to this? Probably. Um, I will probably come back to this. I don't know when. I don't know when. I don't know if it'll even be on stream. I don't think it will, just because I don't like how complainy I tend to get when I'm doing something hard. That feels like so beyond me as this. I really dislike that about myself, and it's something I need to try and work on more. Um, and I find that it's gotten worse in recent years instead of better, which doesn't help. But, um, honestly, my head actually is kind of spinning a little bit, which is kind of scary. But that could also be due to new antidepressants that I'm on that I started today. There's this potential side effect. I should watch out for that. All right, like I said, I was going to raid Sigma. Well, actually, do I raid out Sigma? Do I raid out? Because it is also, do I actually raid out? What do I have in terms of Sicko to sync? Because I could probably handle some Celeste. Okay, connect. Jesseline. I have exactly one check in Celeste. That's fantastic. I mean, I would probably just do that off stream. Um, I'm not intending to do all my checks for the Sickos to Sync 5 on stream. What about Outer Wilds? I have 2 checks for Outer Wilds. Hmm. Hmm. Alright. You know what? Heck it. Heck it. Label sort of thing. Sickos to Sync. We are going to do a sweep through our Sickos to Sync checks. It's probably not going to be very long. Saturate 1. Are we on session 5 of streamed Sickos to Sync checks? I think we are. Yeah, we are. Session 5, 12, 03, 03, 02. Gosh, it's not Lingo 2, actually. It is, Outer Wilds. Actually, no, I'm not gonna do Outer Wilds. I'll wait until Outer Wilds is until afterwards for that. We'll do Celeste first. I don't even remember how to start out Celeste on here. Uh, Olympus? Can you stop doing that, please? Thank you. Olympus. There we go.